Hi guys, and welcome to another FM16 video. Today I'm going to showcase 5 talents that I believe you might not know. Some, of course, in previous lists you may have, but are not well on the radar like other Wonderkids. The top 5 potential Wonderkids from the Netherlands, I'm going to showcase them today. Hope you enjoy, and hope you've enjoyed the previous videos and the future ones to come. Let's get right into it with the first pick in my top 5 Dutch potential Wonderkids. Just to add note, these Wonderkids will of course be aged 18 or under. The first one up is central defender Jerry St. Just from Heerenveen. Now he is in the under 21 squad for the Netherlands. He's a real talent. Central defender, 18, valued at 450,000 on £2,400 per week. Stands tall at 6 foot. Got some real good attributes in his game for an 18-year-old. Real big potential in this player, and someone I think could go on to be a world beater in Football Manager 2016. So we'll look at his technicals. He's got 12 first touch, heading 13, 12 for marking, passing, 11 for tackling and 13 for technique. That technique and that passing of 13 and 12 could be really good for a ball-playing defender. Mentally he is rock solid. Aggression 12, anticipation 13, bravery 15, will not bottle out of a challenge. Concentration of 14, along with 14 for decision making. Pretty poor in the determination area, that is pretty disappointing, of 5. Leadership is 10, not the best either. His vision is only 10. 11 for off the ball and positioning. Teamwork essential to some people's strategies, that is 17, and that goes hand in hand with 14 of work rate, and that is a very key factor to some people. You want players that work hard, try hard, never give up. Sometimes it can overtake the ability of some players and the talent of some players, because some players with a lot of technical ability might not give you the graft that you want. Physically, this guy, agility 15, 12s, jump and reach, natural fitness, pace, 13 stamina, 10 for strength, that needs to improve for a central defender, acceleration of 12. Real good player, and a solid start to the Dutch potential Wonderkids. Next up is a player that you probably will all have heard of but might not have used, so I'm going to showcase Timothy Fosu-Mensah, defender in the central position that can play defensive midfielder. Promising centre back, balanced, right footed, 17 years old from Manchester United. £190,000 value, £1,200 per week. He's listed for loan, so if you're a club that might attract his attention, you may potentially be able to get him. Now, I have seen him become an absolute monster in some saves. Martin at the Football Manager Wizkids has used him. He's a Manchester United fan, and he has showcased him and his ability and talent and made him to become one of the best central defenders in the world. And I remember him turning down massive monster bids of around 30-40 million for him. So, technically he isn't the best, but the standout ones he does have are first touch of 11, heading 11, passing technique of 11, tackling 13, so he does like to get involved in a scrap. Mentally, 11 for aggression, anticipation is 12, bravery 14, 11 determination, 12 for positioning, teamwork and work rate. That's pretty key again, work rate and teamwork. Physically, he's decent as well. Acceleration, balance are 11, as is strength. He has got 14 for natural fitness and pace of 13. A real decent player. Doesn't look anything spectacular just yet, but he reminds me of a player that you really need to work hard with. You need to train, tutor, and really give him some game time to squeeze the life and the best ability to increase those attributes. Next up is a guy that, attribute wise, I'm not fully convinced by, but screenshots and the usage of him from fellow gamers in the community that have been sent to me, it tells me that this guy is a killer. It's Che Nonelli. I've seen him at the Wizkids admin. Andy, he has had him at Tottenham and he becomes a real top player. 16 years old, Dutch, of course, as he is in this list. He is on a youth contract, so you can pick him up for compensation. £80 per week. He's a winger, promising winger, right-footed, balanced personality. Plays for the Ajax under 19s. We'll look at his key attributes because there are some very poor ones in here, there are some quality ones. One guy that I think you really need to work with, but it's been shown to me how good he can become in the game, so I had to put him in on recommendation of a few people, so here he is. Attributes that are good for him as a winger: crossing 11, dribbling 13, first touch 11, technique 13, aggression 12, anticipation 11, flair 13, off the ball 11, as is vision. Physically, pretty damn poor, other than his acceleration of 15, agility of 13 and pace of 13. Again guys, from me personally, doesn't look anything special, but it's been proven and shown to me via screenshot in people's saves future down the line that he goes on to become quality. That's Chain Anelli in the under-19 squad of Ajax. Of course, renowned for producing quality young talents, you may have to pay a decent chunk of compensation for him. Unless he's just signed a contract for Ajax, you may have to pay a proper fee for him up front. Next up is a player that's come to light in real life football in the last year. It's 27 number of Jong PSV, the second side, is Steven Bergwijn. No international youth caps for the Netherlands, but he is on £3,000 per week and valued at £125,000. 17 years old, balanced winger on the right. Now he is wanted by a club at the start, so you will have to be quick. In this case it's Porto. He is in the under-19 squad of the Netherlands. Looks a real talent. Winger attributes that stand out for him: dribbling 12, 11 for finishing, so he can finish and score goals. Long shots 13, which is pretty good. Technique of 11. Mentally, he's okay. Aggression 11, as is anticipation. Concentration, teamwork. Work rate is 14, off the ball 13, flair 12. Physically, he's really good. Acceleration 15, with his pace of 14. Strength 12, 12 for balance also, 13 for agility and his pace, and his 14 with natural fitness of 13. Again guys, he looks a real quality player. You may have heard of this one, but you need to snap him up quick because he is wanted by a few big clubs at the start of the game, and as I say, this case it's Porto, so you're going to have to be quick if you want to sign Steven Bergwijn. Okay guys, I've saved the best to last, in my opinion. Number 17, Kevin Dix of Vitesse. Now naturally he's a right back, but I ain't having any of that. For me, this guy's got big time potential to be a central defender. He's 18 years old, £130,000 value. He's on £1,800 per week, no caps at any youth international level. Now he's a balanced fullback, they describe him as in the media. For me, I'm not having it. He's right footed, but he's got quality stats to be a central defender. You're going to have to be quick with this one though, because he is wanted by two clubs. In this case it's Manchester City and Arsenal, so the big clubs quickly see this guy's potential. Standout attributes, and now I'm telling you them for a central defender, not a right back, because I would not play him right back. Heading 12, marking 14, tackling 14, aggression 14, determination 13, off the ball 13, teamwork 14, work rate 13, and all of his physical aspects are 12 or above. Only one 12 in there, so most of them are 13. Acceleration 13, stamina 13, pace 14, natural fitness 14, strength 13. Top quality player who could go on to become world class in any team. So that wraps up the top 5 Dutch potential Wonderkids that are not your big name players. Thank you for checking out the shortlist again guys. Check out the previous ones, check out the future ones. Thank you as ever for joining the channel, subscribing, and do not forget to subscribe if you happen to pass by, and give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, let me know, give me feedback, hit the thumbs down and be constructive with your feedback, and I'll strive to improve in the future. Thanks as ever, take care, and I'll see you again very soon.